House will come to order. Sachin Joshi Hansen and Ashwin Joshi Hansen from Rocky Mountain School of Expeditionary Learning in Denver and Jackson Horn from Polaris Elementary in Denver will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. And the first two children that I mentioned are the children of Representative Chris Hansen.
Please join us in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Randall, please call the roll.
Representatives Arndt. Becker J. Becker K. Beckman. Beckman. Benavides. Bridges. Bridges.
We're good.
Excused.
Buck. Buckner. Carver. Catlin. Coleman. Covarrubias. Covarrubias. Danielson. Danielson.
Excused.
Representative Danielson is present. Escar. Everett. Exum. Foote. Garnett. Janal. Gray. Hamner. Hanson. Herod. Putin. Putin.
Excused.
Humphrey. Representative Hooten is present. Jackson. Kennedy. Kraft Tharp. Landgraf. Lawrence. Lawrence. Representative Lawrence is present. Lebsock. Lee. Leonard. Lewis. Liston. Lontine. Lundeen. McKean. McLaughlin. Melton. Michelson Janae. Mitch. Oh, Neville. Pabone. Pedersen. Rankin. Ransom. Ryer. Ryer.
Excused.
Roberts. Rosenthal. Sane. Salazar. Sias. Singer. Thurlow. Valdez. Van Winkle. Weissman. Willett. Williams. Wilson. Winter. Wist. Young. Young.
Excused.
Madam Speaker.
Present. Representative Young is present.
So it's Newton and Danielson. Or sorry, Danielson and Ryan.
Representative Danielson is present.
One freshman's not up here. Do their job.
With 63 members present, 1 excused, and 1 vacancy, we have a quorum. Representative Weissman, good morning.
Good morning, Madam Speaker. It is a pleasure to serve with you.
It is a pleasure to serve with you too.
I move that the reading of the Journal of Wednesday, May 10 be dispensed with and that the Journal be approved as corrected by the illustrious Chief Clerk.
All right, members, you have heard the motion. All of those in favor and paying attention signify by saying aye. All of those who oppose the motion and would like to pay attention, please signify by saying no. Oh, that was close, but the motion passes. Announcements and introductions. Any announcements or introductions this morning? Madam Majority Leader Becker.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, can I have your attention? I've got several announcements for you.
I'll help you out. Members, we have some announcements this morning. Madam Majority Leader Becker.
Members, thank you for your attention. I just want to remind you, hello, Representative Pavone. Thank you for being here on time today. Monday is a holiday. That may, yes, so you will not be here. We will not be here in the chamber. You're welcome to come, but we are not going to be meeting. And on the following day, Tuesday the 16th, we are going to begin on the floor at 9 a.m., not 10 a.m. as may have been previously indicated. So that meeting, that whole day has a very strange schedule, so I want you all to listen because Representative Kraft-Tharp and Representative McKean have been working very hard on a bill all summer and fall long that has to be passed and signed by the governor by January 19th. It's in the Senate today, and it's going to come over to the House, and we are going to do 2 committees on Tuesday that normally don't meet on Tuesdays, and we're going to do second reading all on Tuesday. So if you are on the Appropriations Committee, and this will all be printed in your calendar, but if you are on the Appropriations Committee, you are going to meet, I'm sorry, not on the Appropriations Committee, on the Finance Committee. If you're on House Finance, you'll be meeting at 8 a.m. on Tuesday to consider that bill. We will come to the floor at 9 a.m. and do our regular business, and then upon adjournment, regular committees will not meet until the Appropriations Committee meets to hear that bill. Assuming it passes through appropriations, we will be doing second reading on Tuesday at 1:30. So you will come back to the floor on Tuesday at 1:30 for second reading. So that applies to everyone. So I'll go over that again. Finance at 8 a.m., regular floor at 9 a.m. Appropriations will meet upon adjournment on Tuesday. Then regular Tuesday committees will meet. upon adjournment of appropriations. You come back to the floor Tuesday at 1:30 to hear this bill, assuming they make it through appropriations, you never know. And then upon adjournment of appropriations, afternoon committees will meet. So if you have any questions about that, come see me and let me know. That is announcement one. Everyone good on that?
Yes,
The
thank you,
next-
Madam Majority Leader.
The next announcement I have, several people have asked, and I'm just going to give you lots of preparation to, lots of time to prepare. Caucuses are March 6th. We will not have afternoon committees on March 6th, and we will start on the floor on March 7th. That's Wednesday, March 7th at 11 a.m. Okay? Yay, so everyone can get to caucus. Finally, the last announcement I have is we sent out a letter on resolutions. And we're going to do things a little bit differently this year on resolutions. Majority Leader Holbert and I both agreed that resolutions, if they are House joint resolutions or Senate joint resolutions, will not be heard in both houses on the same day. And we are taking that approach. I'm just going to be honest, because it's really difficult to manage time when you're waiting for a resolution to go in both houses. If it's heard in one, there's less need for it to be heard in both those days. We are also, and I gave you, warning on this, we are also going to stick to existing rules about how many resolutions we have, with some exceptions. Now, I know some of this might make some of you unhappy. My bodyguard over there, Representative Alec Garnett, you can talk to him. He's here to defend me. And so is my colleague, Minority Leader Patrick Neville, and I just want to remind you guys, he's a member of RMGO, okay? So I'm just saying. He said he would defend me. So if you are looking into resolutions, just know we're going to be spending a lot less time on the floor doing resolutions. So those are my announcements. Monday's a holiday. March 7th, we're coming in late. The schedule on the 16th is modified. You're going to be coming back to the floor. And then resolutions, just know that we are going to be limiting them. Oh. Lastly, I have a longer announcement about bill introduction deadlines. So Legislative Legal Services has asked me to remind you about the delivery of bills for next Tuesday's bill introduction deadline. Your finalized bills will be delivered to the front desk for introduction unless you ask Legal Services to deliver the bill to you instead. So Tuesday, they will go to the front desk unless you ask that they come to you. If you wish to have a bill delivered directly to you instead of the front desk, you must have that bill completely finalized with your Legal Services drafter by 5 p.m. on Monday. If you're not available to finalize your bill on Monday due to the Martin Luther King holiday, you must finalize your bill by 5 p.m. this Friday. That's tomorrow. If your bill is delivered to you, don't forget to turn it into the front desk no later than 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Okay? So if your bill is coming to you so you can collect co-sponsors or something like that, get it to Marilyn by 4:30 on Tuesday. Secondly, once a bill is delivered to the front desk or to you for introduction, it should not be returned to Legal Services for changes. Please make those changes by amendment after it's introduced. Finally, please don't return bills that are delivered for introduction to Legal Services to add co-sponsors. Sponsors can be added by the House front desk or enrolling room staff before your bill is sent to the printer. If you have questions about adding co-sponsors after your bill is delivered to you, please contact the House front desk. The Legal Services staff thanks you. Thanks, everyone.
All right, thank you, Madam Majority Leader, for all of your hard work on that. With that, announcement and introductions. Are you sure? Any further announcements? Representative Salazar.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I know that some of you like to play practical jokes, and I don't know if this is one or not, but one of you left a comb on my desk because I know it's not for me. So I'm just going to return it back to my desk, and you could come pick it up. I promise you I won't use it at all.
Oh, announcements and introductions. Oh, no. I should have closed it earlier. Representative Everett and Representative Mountain.
Since we have a bunch of new members, could you explain, Representative Melton?
So, since we have a bunch of new members, on Fridays, we try to class up this joint a little bit. So, we ask that you wear a bow tie or a scarf or bring a baby. I don't know how baby got added into that.
Bolo and bolos.
And bolos.
But you should, in fact, Representative Salazar should wear a bolo with a comb on it. So
There we go. But tomorrow will be the first bow tie, bolo, baby, and scarf Friday, and we ask that you all participate.
thank you and God bless.
Thank you.
Any further announcements or introductions? Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the House stand in recess until 1 p.m. But members, please return to the chamber at 10:50 a.m. for the Governor's State of the State Address. You're released after the State of the State Address and don't need to come back to the floor at 1 p.m. That's just when we'll be reading bills across the desk, etc. So we'll recess until 1 in case there are any items to be read across then. You come back at 10:50 for the Governor's State of the State. And that's it.
All right, if there is no objection, the House will stand in recess until 1 p.m. Again, members, please be back at 10:50 a.m. And members, we have to clear the room for security reasons. There's dogs that are going to be coming through here, so we do need to clear the room.